Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of our Sheffield United RTG career mode here on EAFC 24, where Sheffield United currently sitting at top of the Premier League. Only 3 games played and a long way to go, but it has been a really good start for our Blades in Season 2. I'm not sure if we'll be there come the end of today's episode. We've got a lot of games to come. Chelsea and Spurs coming in the month of September, and I might try and squeeze that Liverpool game in at the end of October. And also, I saw this earlier. We've been drawn. This is fucking brilliant. We've been drawn against Sheffield Wednesday in the Carabao Cup third round. Of course, the 2 biggest rivals within Sheffield, with us being in the Premier League, and I'm not sure if they're in the Championship or maybe League One in their career, but we obviously don't get the chance to play them that regularly, so being drawn against them in the Cup, that is absolutely brilliant. Really looking forward to that one. But before we get to that, it's Premier League matters as we face Fulham at Craven Cottage, with currently the joint best defence in the league with just 1 goal conceded in our opening 3 games. Big opportunity for another 3 points here. Let's jump straight into it. So as I mentioned beforehand, big opportunity this for me to get another 3 points on the board. Here goes Bogle, brilliant ball looking for Sucic. Bogle's won that header well. It will fall to Ings, and now Sucic, who's made a brilliant start to life at Sheffield United. Souza has Giles on the overlap. Giles looking to just tuck it back, and we started the brighter here. Oh, strong tackle on Sucic. And chance for Vinny. Oh, fuck me. How did we get away with that one? What a block from Greaves in the middle as it came into Carlos Vinicius. Here come Fulham looking for that opening goal. Vinicius. Good ball out wide. I can't get my player switching right, and Anel's in the right place. Another brilliant block from one of our centre-halves. Now we look to come the other way. Sucic into Vinny Souza. Back to Sucic. Harmer with Danny Ings ahead of him. Danny Ings goes for the dink and it's just over the top. And Archer does well. And Archer finds Vinny Souza. Good effort. Doesn't score many, the Brazilian, but forces the save, and it'll be a late corner. We're going to switch it up a little bit because we keep hitting that first man. Going to look to go near post for Archer. Oh, and it came off the defender and could have gone anywhere. Still 0-0 at the break, and the first goal in this one's going to be an important one. Sucic, lovely feet. Luca to the byline. Pulled across to Archer. And what a start to the second half. Brilliant feat by Luka Sucic. And it's another assist for our Croatian playmaker. There's going to be some big clubs taking a look at him in January and in the summer. What a start he has made. Hackney, Archer, lovely ball round the corner. Vinicius Souza, it's 2. I said in the first half he didn't get many and that first goal would be a big one. We've got the first, and now Vinny Souza's got the second. We could be on our way to another vital 3 points here. And here's Adama for Fulham. Roberts doesn't get there. Oh, and Bazunu does really well to come out and gather. Saw the 3 points out really, really well in that second half. It's another win for Sheffield United, who are unbeaten in their first 4. Well, a couple of quick emails here to address. Firstly, Gareth Southgate is gone, and the FA want to bring me in as his replacement. But with all our focus currently on Sheffield United, I don't think I want to go into international management. Not at the moment anyway. We did a lot in the Glory Hunter save last year, so we're gonna avoid that for now. And also Connor Manning, one of our English strikers here. To be fair, I like the look of him. He's got a bit of pace about him. 5-star, 5-star. Finishing needs a bit of work. He's unsettled, so we will promote him to the senior team and look to loan him out. Still really like the look of Georgios, our Greek centre-back. Once we get him to 60 overall, we'll see if that potential range changes, but he's looking like a real solid defender. So quick bit of news here. One of our youth players, Connor Bradley, is going to join Motherwell in the January transfer window. I had him on the loan list and didn't get any bids for him, but we've got so many attackers that I don't mind letting him leave on a permanent. And we've actually had a loan offer here for Connor Manning straight off the bat. He's just signed a pro deal at the club, and he could be on his way out here. We'll see if we can delegate the loan. Lovely badge for that team, whoever's come in for him. Not sure who it is, but that's a class little badge. So rolling straight into the next one, it's our first real big test of the season as we welcome Chelsea to Bramall Lane. They themselves having a good start to the season as well, but we have been absolutely superb. We got a good 0-0 against Chelsea towards the end of last year when we were fighting for relegation. I definitely think we can get something out of the game today as well, with the way that we've been playing, the way that form affects teams in career mode. I'm feeling up for it and feeling like we can nick a point or maybe all three. Caicedo, good battle, ball inside, and Kunku, Jackson, and it's 1-0 to Chelsea. First attack of the game, and the Blues show their quality. Well, I mentioned that clean sheet we got against Chelsea last year. We're not going to repeat the feat this time around, but still feel like we can get something out of this. They have been the brighter of the two sides so far, as Giles using that pace to get back, but we keep giving the ball away in really dangerous areas. And Kunku finds Lavia, and Lavia does well to find him Kunku, and it's a brilliant finish. And it looks as if we're on course for our first loss of the season, and Kunku doubles Chelsea's lead. Gonna have to check back here. Harmer finds Sucic, and now Vinicius Souza. Oh, what a strike that is! Back in the game, and it's 2-2 for our holding midfielder. What a hit! You know, we got to remember we are just, you know, we've got to remember where we are. We're newly promoted to the league. Oh, Archer, brilliant feat. Still Archer. Oh, brilliant save by Slanina. Brilliant 5 minutes from us. But yeah, I'm just saying, we got to remember, you know, it's only our second season back in the top flight as the corners played in. We've got to remember, you know, we're up against Chelsea, one of the best teams in the league on their day. We got to just remember that we're still finding our feet in this league. We've got a long way to go, and at the moment these aren't the games that I'm expecting to win. If we get something out of it, then brilliant, but I'm not expecting us to get a result. Harmer again floats it in. Ings attacking it. Oh, what a header! And Poch won't be happy. We're into the 4th added minute of one that was shown by the 4th official, and from 2 down, Sheffield United have fought back to 2-2. And Bogle again stands up his man. Ings through the gap. Luka Sucic! It's 3! What a turnaround from the Blades, and where has this come from? When Nkunku fired in that second goal, I thought, that's it, it's game over. Chelsea go on to easily win. But in the 20 minutes either side of the half-time, we have been absolutely superb. Since that Vinny Souza rocket found the back of the net, we've been a different team. And Giles beaten again, Malo Gusto into Nicholas Jackson. And worked in field, and Nkunku levels it up, and it's been coming. Chelsea been much better in this second half, and after a bore draw here last season, it's now 3 apiece in an absolute cracker. Late free kick for Chelsea, long way out, and Nkunku is going to hit it. Oh, I don't believe it. And Nkunku secures his hat-trick. And that is the best of the bunch. That is an outrageous strike, and Sheffield United are going to fall to late defeat here. Sets it outside the post, and it curls in. Bazunu, no chance. And Nkunku's been on great form this season. Wins it right at the death. What a cracker. But heartbreak. We deserved at least a point out of that, and we end up with none. Oh man, cracking right on into the next one. It doesn't get any easier for us, and I've mentioned a few times with form in career mode the way it is, that after one defeat, if you then go and lose the next one, it's really easy to head into a slump. And we saw that last season where we really struggled to pick up consistent wins. And if we fall to defeat again here, we could be in big trouble in the long run this season. But really tough trip away to Spurs. The performance was good in the last game and we deserved a point out of it. So can't take anything away from my boys. Nice football this from the Blades. Hackney into the penalty area. Hackney, good effort, and turned away. First corner of the game for the Blades. It's looking for Ings. Oh, it's off the crossbar. We are a threat from those set pieces, and Ings gets up well, as he did against Chelsea, and it cannons off the top of that crossbar. Just going to float this into the middle. Looking for Ings, who does get a head on it. Oh, what a goal! Danny Ings is at it again. Another brilliant headed goal. Scored one against Chelsea, and now he's done it against Spurs. Danny Ings is on fire. Well, that first half was pretty comfortable for our boys at the back. Obviously, we mentioned before the Chelsea game our good defensive record. That went out the window in the last one, but today we've been really good again, and Spurs have hardly caused us any issues as Bissouma makes way for Romero. Bit of an odd change, but they need to change something because they've been second best here. Sucic on the turn. Able to run into the space. Still Sucic. Looking for Bogle. Oh, it's found its way in. The same combination that scored down in Bournemouth have done it in the capital, and Jayden Bogle with his second of the season. I need to see that again as it's chipped over to him. Oh, does it take a nick off Davis, or does Lloris just lose it? Oh yeah, that's an own goal. That's not even on target from Bogle. He's not going to claim that one. That'll be an own goal from Ben Davis. Takes a huge nick on the way through. Keep that clean sheet for Gavin, boys. Son. Played inside, and Greaves, what a block that is. Threw himself in front of it, and that will do it. What a result for Sheffield United after the heartbreak against Chelsea. Back to winning ways on the road. So into October, and we've got another month's worth of scouting, and it's definitely, I think, about time that we started getting some players in the youth academy. Jordan Winter. Oh shit, we've not got the funds. We can't promote anyone. Jordan Winter looks brilliant. 1.4 value. We can't do anything with him until January. We've spent too much money. We're not going to be able to sign it. Oh, this is bad. But yeah, Jordan Winter, he looks definitely good enough for a scholarship, but I can't do anything. I can't promote him, and there's every chance he gets picked up by somebody else. I've completely messed that up by not leaving enough money in the kitty. As for Norway, Johansson still looks all right, but not as good as we first thought. Got another keeper here who looks pretty decent. Herman Knudsen. 6'4" Norwegian goalkeeper. Him and Erland Johansson both look pretty decent. But Herman's got some pretty good potential, but again, we can't actually give him a deal, so we're just going to have to keep scouting him and hope that no one picks him up. A couple of players here from Greece we will continue scouting just to get some further months development on them, but yeah, really annoying that we can't actually promote anyone. So at the moment, the academy stays as it is. You can see Georgios, who we had a look at the beginning of the episode. His potential range is now narrowed down to 80 to 94. I think this lad is going to be really good. I'm really excited for him. A lot of these guys are quite low overall, so they've obviously got a long way to go. We've got a lot of players here between 82 to 88, Pau 83 to 89. I think there's a few guys like Rodri Brown. I think what I'm going to do come January is promote and just look to sell him. His potential's really dropped, just 76 to 82. So I'll promote him and just look to sell him straight away so that we can bring some funds in. So here we go then, away at Sheffield Wednesday as we take on the Owls. I've made 10 changes to the lineup from the game against Spurs. Luka Sucic keeps his place in the team, but he's the only man to do so. 10 changes elsewhere, and it also sees the return of Austin Trusty, which I'm quite looking forward to. Also wearing the armband today, as Jefferson with an early chance hits it straight at the keeper. And this is good build-up from Sheffield Wednesday here. And it's crossed all the way to the far post. And I think Fraser Forster got something on that to keep it out and play it against the post. But still they come forward here. Shot comes in and Forster has to deny them again. They've been much the better side in these opening few minutes. And we cannot get out. A couple of really big saves in there from Fraser Forster. And now Koulibaly finds Adams. Back to Koulibaly, and we've gone right down the other end and scored. How harsh is that on Sheffield Wednesday? The Blades fans won't care, but they've been the much better side. And from our first real attack, we score the opening goal. Elneny, who's had a solid game in there so far. Sucic, Koulibaly on the run. Roberts wide of him, and Roberts dinks it into the middle looking for Adams. Adam down to Elneny. And it's 2 just before the break, and Mo Elneny with his first goal for the club. He's been really good. He's only played in the Carabao Cup so far this season. He was brilliant against Brighton, and he's been superb out there again today. Angelo out swinging corner, looking for Jefferson. It's 3. That will do it. Put us in the hat for the 4th round. Oh, Angelo's nicked it. Looking for his first goal, or maybe an assist for Jefferson. And that is a gift. Jefferson looking for that hat-trick. Slimani dinks it to the back post for Angelo. And there's his first for the club. The Chelsea loanee, wearing number 9 this season, gets his first for the club. And there is the whistle. A very comfortable win in the end. They came out the blocks flying, but in the end our quality showed through. 5-0 and into the next round of the Carabao Cup. Decent little run this for the Blades. I believe the next round of the Cup will have been drawn straight away. Sheffield United still top of the Premier League. I love that. So Carabao Cup, we'll be facing Bolton at home. Okay, another EFL side. Definitely a winnable fixture as we're into the last 16. Man City against Liverpool's a big clash. Arsenal should get through Leeds, but a couple of the big sides out already. So into our next game here against a West Ham side who are currently sat just outside the relegation zone. Not been a great start for Moyes and his boys. Moyes and his boys, love that. Moyes and his boys this season, but we know how much quality they have. The likes of Paqueta and Bowen. They've got some real threat, and it won't be easy, but I am targeting another 3 points today with what has been an incredible start to the season. Archer lets it run, and tried to poke it through to Hackney. Positive start. And now Bogle looking to spring us on the break. Bogle looks for Sucic. What a start to the season it's been, and Luca fires home another. That is an absolute rocket from one end of the field to the other. And the Blades are in front again. I keep banging on about how good Sucic has been, but that's 5 goals already in the league, and he's racked up probably a good 3 or 4 assists as well. He has been such a good pickup from RB Salzburg. He was the man that I wanted to bring in, and he has been worth every penny so far. What a start. That's superb from Vinny Souza. Now Palmer into the area. Ings at the back post. Oh, it's in. It's an own goal. We saw an own goal from Ben Davis, but that is even worse. Davis knew nothing about his, but Johnson slicing it into his own net. And West Ham, well, things just going from bad to worse for the Hammers. Johnson converts into the back of his own net, and we're on for another 3 points here. Hackney into Sucic. Harmer, lovely flick. Bogle to the byline, pulls it back, and Danny Ings scores a tap-in against his former team, the club that we signed him for. We've got a throw-in here, and Connor Roberts does have the giant throw-in trait. So I'm going to try and launch this into the middle. Roberts, brilliant throw. Oh, and Shea Adams off the bench. What a goal! The giant throw-in from Connor Roberts. That is Stoke City, Rory Delap-esque. Oh, that's iconic. Connor Roberts hoofs it into the middle. And Che Adams gets the run on his man, heads home, and rounds off a brilliant display from the Blades. Oh, I love that goal. That is absolutely superb. And rolling straight in again to the next game, it's newly promoted Southampton. Just a single change for us today with Che Adams coming in for Danny Ings. He was a little bit fatigued. He is starting to decrease now, sadly. He's been brilliant for us since we signed him, but yeah, starting to decrease in stats and rating. But tired today, so Che Adams gets the start against his former team alongside Gavin Bazunu, who of course we signed from the Saints this summer. Corner, short to Hackney. And back to Sucic, who can deliver on his left peg. Great ball. Adams at the back post. Oh, it would be him. And we had something a bit fancy up our sleeves from the set piece. We've been working on that one on the training ground. Short corner played to Sucic. Left behind by Hackney. Swung into the back post. And Adams, brilliant header. 2 in 2, both with his head. And he comes in today for the start, and of course he scores against his former club. Adams, Bogle storming away down the right. And Harmer in support. Gustavo Harmer, it's 2. I think that's his first of the year. He was absolutely superb for us last campaign. He's so much better in that deeper role. And it's his first of the season this time around. 2-0, and we're on for another 3 points here. Ball. Stewart gets it to Aribo. Shot comes in. Oh, I think it took a nick and it's in. No clean sheet for Bazunu today against his former club. Joe Aribo rifles one into the top corner, and the Saints are back in it with 12 to play. And still we play here. Suleimana thinks one into the middle. Oh, what a save, Bazunu. Against his former team. He switched out Southampton for Sheffield United, and I'm not sure who it was who had the effort. Got in between our two centre-backs, and Bazunu got down really well. Suleimana swings this one in, and Sucic clears. There is the whistle. We just about got through. Made hard work of it in the end. But it's another victory for Sheffield United. Well, I was going to leave it there, but I really wanted to play this one. Liverpool away at Anfield. We got absolutely torn apart towards the end of last season here. This is a real test to see how far we've come. It's going to be quite a long episode, guys, but I hope you do enjoy. One final game to close out today's episode. Let's see if we can go to Anfield and pick up a brilliant scalp. Lovely build-up. Jota, big save. Took the shot early and tried to catch Bazunu out. Corners floated in and Ings wins it at the near. Liverpool still have it. Ball worked inside. And it's a brilliant goal. Goncalves gives the host the lead. It's been all up that end of the pitch. It's brilliantly worked inside. Hakimi involved down that right wing. And as it comes inside to Pedro Goncalves, where he was never going to miss from there. Good start to the season for the Portuguese. And Liverpool take the lead. Vinny Souza able to get on the turn. Still Souza into Ings. Now Archer into Hackney. Driving into the area. Hayden Hackney. Oh, what a strike. Our first attempt of the game. And Hayden Hackney, with his first goal of the season, levels it up away at Anfield. Anel. Brilliant ball over the top. Bogle thinks it into Adams, who gets there. And Archer's at the back post. Archer! Oh! Cameron Archer! That is unbelievable. Garnacho, eat your heart out, lad. That is a stunner from Cameron Archer, and Anfield is silenced. Adams, the sub, gets there first. It's behind Archer, and he readjusts and loops it in over Kelleher. What a turnaround, and we lead at Anfield with a quarter of an hour to play. Salah. The Egyptian finds Morton. Back to Salah. Great save. Still alive. And Salah, brilliant block. And brilliant block again. Corner for the Reds. Into that near post. We've not won it. Oh, squeaky bum time. Oh my God. What on earth has just happened there? Goncalves into Salah. Back to Pedro Goncalves. Shot is blocked, but it'll fall to Gakpo. I can't get over to him. And I couldn't switch player in time. And Cody Gakpo off the bench rescues a point for the Reds. I couldn't switch to Greaves or Bogle. And late drama here at Anfield. Cody Gakpo rescues a point at the death. What a cracker. Well, that is where we will leave it then for today, guys. Very, very busy episode. It may be quite a long one. That late goal from Gakpo means that Spurs jump above us into top spot. We're still in the top 4, just 1 point behind Tottenham at the summit of the table. But what a start to the campaign it has been for Sheffield United. I certainly did not see this coming. Guys, I hope you are enjoying. I'll catch you for the next episode where we will return with more Premier League games. I hope to catch you for it very soon, and peace.